When my daughter was 4, she announced from the back seat of the car, I could be Native American. She was looking out the window at the rolling California hills and thinking, I could live off the land like a Native American. I don't have to go to the grocery store or get my clothes at Old Navy. I could just be like a Native American and get what I need from nature. So I told this to my mentor teacher friend, and my mentor told me, everyone now wants to be Native American. They all feel so bad about what we did to Native Americans. Your daughter will get over it. But my daughter didn't. For one thing, she looks the part. When the Disney movie Pocahantas came out, little girls used to stop dead in their tracks when they saw my daughter. She's got the long black hair down to her knees, the olive complexion. My daughter's gorgeous. Little girls would think, oh, that's the real Pocahontas. But she's not Native American. She's Chinese and Jewish and Buddhist. So she says to me when she's 9 years old, Mom, I don't understand. Why do people pollute? Why is there extinction of species and climate change? So when we went on vacation, I went into the motel, took out Gideon's Bible, and I gave it to my daughter. Read Genesis. So she did. And then she said, oh, now I get it. Man's dominion over nature. So that summer we went camping, and my daughter wades into a stream with her fishing line. It's the first time she's gone fishing. She is so excited. She casts that line out, and she's just like a lighthouse, sending out a signal to the fish. Come to safe harbor. And a fish grabs the end of that line, and she reels it in. Mom, I caught a fish. I go over, she lays it on a flat rock, and I look down at this rainbow trout, blues and rose and ambers gleaming in the sunlight. And I look down, and that fish looks up at me with large, dark eyes, as if to say, please let me go. And I'm just about to tell my daughter, oh, honey, this is great. How wonderful. Let's put it back in the water and let it go, when she takes her knife and plunges it into the back of the fish's head. And I see the lights go out of those large, dark eyes, just like a candle being extinguished. But my daughter is so proud. Here is evidence. It's proof she can be like a Native American. She doesn't have to go to Safeway. She can provide for herself and her family. She cleans and cooks that fish. She sets the plate in front of me. I look at it. All I can see are those large, dark eyes pleading for its life. I take one small bite, and that's the last meat I eat for the next 14 years. I hand the plate back to my daughter. Here, honey, you caught the fish, you have the rest. She takes the plate carefully, and she eats that fish with relish and with reverence. And I understand. Yes, my daughter is Native American. Anybody could be Native American if they have this reverence for nature. With all that nature is, the cycle of life and death, the Dharma wheel of chaos and order, all of the trials and tragedies and celebrations that nature offers. If, like Native Americans, you understand and embrace this and have reverence for it, you can be a steward of the earth. My grown-up daughter is a scientist, and she studies the structures of plants in order to build systems for people to live more sustainably. So my daughter is a professional steward of the earth, making it possible for all of us to be stewards of the earth. Oh, my Pocahantas, I am so proud.